Another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and from the sideline, as always, our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. Also stopping by our program, one of the great point guards in NBA history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I love the nickname the Jet.
Man, appreciate the shout-out. And you know you're the guy who brought it back alive.
Well, it really happened in high school.
Right? It happened in high school, but no one called me in high school, college, until the NBA. He shouted it out. And now it's stuck like fire. Now, no, I can't go anywhere. And they're like, Jet, Jet. And I'm like, Kevin Harlan started to
But you love that.
But
I love it.
Oh, but the name has evolved. Now it's Private Jet.
PJ.
No, it's actually prop play now. I don't fly much.
DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, for so long, the Nets have been recovering from that terrible trade that cost them a ton of draft picks. Kenny, they're finally back to being a competitor.
Wow. I think that if you look at 2014, that trade shows it was terrible to mortgage your future. Look, Knicks just turned things around, and they're collecting assets, and they've added these great stars to go with it.
And they may have the right coach, right?
Yeah, no doubt. But I go back, like, I still can't figure out what made them think that was a good trade.
Well, most of those guys are not there to answer that question.
So here's Miami's starting group. Jimmy Butler is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hero into the one. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the point. Offensive rebound. Basket counts.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo from 15 feet away and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points. So good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Harden's shot is off.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Well, Kenny, you played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's good fun. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
Timeout.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A chance to take a look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now here's Harden. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
One shot.
He throw good, James Harden.
No question, the Beard is as dynamic an offensive talent as you will find.
To the inside, Adebayo. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Kenny, with all the switching now defensively, it's so valuable to have a big man who can pass out of those double teams and make plays for other guys.
Giannis, number 1. Jokic, number 2. LeBron is obviously number 1A. Big guy who can pass because, you know, we forget that he's 6'9", 6'10".
And don't forget about Embiid as a true center.
He has gotten better.
He's a good enough passer. Their problem is they just don't space the floor as well as they need to.
And here is Butler. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Hero passes to Adebayo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he gets it back. That shot wide open.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Harden with it. He's got 6. KD on the wing. Iguodala with the steal. The pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And it's off from 3-point range. From deep, Harden. A rebound by Iguodala. Miami leading by 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Harden surveying the D. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Securing his spot on the highlight reel. Harden gets creative on a monster slam.
Iguodala left side. Outside Butler. Shoots from the line. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
No good from Durant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greats in NBA history. Jet, what do you have him ranked among all-time scorers?
Oof, he's got to be in the top 3. I don't think we've seen a guy like him. Yeah,
top three.
Yeah, his ability to score with the ease, the easiness of his scoring. Like LeBron will be a top scorer of all time, but he doesn't score as easy as Kevin Durant.
Well, he doesn't have the jump shot. Like we've never seen a guy at 7 feet. Because even Dirk was a 7-footer who could really shoot.
Yeah.
But Dirk couldn't break you down off the
Couldn't break you down off the
He wasn't shooting step-back threes and all the stuff. He didn't have the
Kevin Durant
repertoire.
took Dirk's move and said, I could do it too.
Yeah.
Did the one-legged.
Then who's also in that conference? He said 3.
Easiest scorers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He scored easily. And Will Chamberlain would be easily.
Michael would be up.
And Michael.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Showing how unselfish he can be. Irving recognizing the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Butler against Harris. Butler passes to Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden outside. There's the 3. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
It's good.
So smooth. Sometimes you just assume Durant is draining that shot as soon as the ball leaves his hands.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
The Miami State craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Kenny, you watched the NBA for so long. What are some things you find that make successful front offices in this league?
You can't be lazy. You got to get on the road.
Guys aren't lazy.
There's some guys there, I'm telling you. You can't be lazy. You got to be on that road. You have to understand. It's easy to see kids at Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. But have you gone to Europe, or yourself as a general manager? Have you gone in the mid-major level and then at games when there's only 1,500 in the stands, but there's Paul George playing? Like, have you found him? That's not lazy.
And the thing is, he's calling lazy, honestly, is being complacent. And the other thing you got to be, quite frankly, you got to get lucky. You know, you got to get a Kawhi, and you got to get a Giannis, or you got to get a superstar caliber player that allows you to build around. Otherwise, man, it's going to be a challenge.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And that one falls for Achua. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 3. Chioza scanning the floor. Passes to Perry. Outside for Durant. Over Harkless. No good from Durant.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for them.
You're kidding.
And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that one.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at
no
that.
less.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Dragic. And the shot goes in. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Miami.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Chioza passes to Brown. KD with it. Will it go? He lays it in. Durant's got 6.
Powered by his underrated strength, Durant is able to make some signature contact finishes.
Dragic kicks to none. Pass to Achua. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, if you've got the size, take advantage of it. KD attacking the teeth of that defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
No good on that one.
The 2nd overall pick in the 2007 NBA draft, it's pretty clear that Durant has lived up to the hype. And he's not done yet.
He hits the 2nd from the line. The Heat leading by 8. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Two seconds.
And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and in 2 seconds laid it.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's fast.
That's jet-like.
Thus the name. And here's none. Following the 3 from Kevin Durant. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now, none. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. And the basket by Olynyk.
Taking what he sees. Olynyk good at cashing in from there.
And here is Durant. 13 points in the game. Here's Chiozza. And that one released in time, but no good.
Dragic is a guy who loves to be aggressive defensively. He locked down on that possession.
And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
We've got Durant, also Green out there, and it's Perry in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Brown. 8 points his last outing, 5 to shoot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Perry.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Dragic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And something from your era that is always talked about, Kenny, hand checking. How big a difference did hand checking make for defenders?
Oh, it made the game easier for defenders, without question. You know, I actually, our series with Greg is the reason there's no hand checking. Because Derek Harper was so much. He was so aggressive.
The
with
best,
the hand.
I always felt that was a guy. Man, first of all, he was big and strong, and when he put that hand on you, it felt good, didn't it, kid? He liked that. He liked that.
You could feel it, right? That's what you're saying. You could feel
and
it.
he could literally guide you where he wanted you to go.
Without question.
Free throw good, Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. Butler comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Pass to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Butler missing. Nets trail by 8. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the paint, here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Harden the pass to Irving. From the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Inside, the kick out to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the pass to Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to Harris. Pass to Irving. The high post shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Butler.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They get it back.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Irving passes to Jordan. Harden outside. Shoots over Dragic. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Knocks it loose. Irving with the steal. Here's Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
We typically see this several times a game. Harden finishing with contact. He's one of the best at it.
Pass to Hero. Dragic against Harden. To the middle. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. A different look for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Achua. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Now, here is Robinson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Irving. 8-point game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 17 now.
The weapons in James Harden's offensive bag are lethal, especially when he's firing on all cylinders.
Here's the pass to Hero. Back to Robinson. Passes it to Hero. No good on the 3. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Irving can't get it to go.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Outside Robinson. Butler from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Butler's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Irving for 3. Rebound by Butler. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Durant's checked in for Green.
Kevin Durant.
On defense, the Nets, and they double up Butler. Down low, here's Robinson, and Jordan sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break from deep. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson passes to Butler.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The winning mindset of Durant. Unselfish all the way.
The Heat with the lead. Kicks to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that matchup against the Hornets, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Wow, and Harden attracts so much attention from the defense. He creates shot opportunities for his guys.
And the Heat call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. To take a look at the Nets. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And checking out Miami. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for Brooklyn, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Miami with the ball.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter, incredibly productive. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three, so far not paying dividends.
Robinson with it. He has 6. Hero passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Not as good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 17.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Irving passes to KD. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Bounce pass Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. From deep 3-point range. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 7th in field goal percentage, 14th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Butler, no good.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Harden kicks to KD. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Heat also with the sub. Harkless is checked in. Here's Chiosa. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And finished off by Brown.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Nunn. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
The pass to KD. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. Here's Perry, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Passes it to Olynyk. And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Wow. That was nice. The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Pass to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Olynyk.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Dragic looking it over. Pass to Olynyk to the paint. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Olynyk. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now the pass to KD.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
For Brooklyn, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
What's crazy about KD, he's been an NBA champion and a finals MVP all in 2017, and I still feel like he's improving.
Achua, he's checked in for Miami. And KD drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Now Dragic. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
His first step is unreal. Goran Dragic is an excellent penetrator.
Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's got 24 points.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis. We laughed, cried, turned down the volume. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Smith.
Yay! Welcome back, buddy. Kenny, man, we missed you. Yeah, I know. You guys missed me. Like how much? Put it in the word.
Minimal.
That's not a lot.
No.
They treated me so well down there.
What's less than 3 minimal? How about 0?
I'm so hurt.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hero into the point guard position. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Harden. The Heat shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Hero passes to Butler. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Hero. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Butler. Over Harris. That one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 3. To the inside. Durant. They double team KD. Count the basket. Durant's got 26.
I'll tell you what. Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Hero. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Irving from long range. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Can't hit from in close.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Hero passes to Butler. Looking to get it going. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Man, you know, Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate, too.
And a wide open look for Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 5 points so far.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. That one goes in. Hero's got his second basket.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Irving passes to Harden. Poked loose and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hero. Nails the open triple off the fast break. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
It's Harden with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Iguodala left side. Inside, here's Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulders. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him
Take a break.
they will
Take a break.
pay a little
shots.
extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Harden against Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Double team on Adebayo to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love
Shoot
watching
2.
his progression.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Butler nails both of them. Nets trail by 5. KD on the wing. A baseline J, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Harden can't hit. Miami leading by 5. And here is Butler. He's got 19.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Good on the shot. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Butler against Harris. Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Harden. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 25 points.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And they're pushing it up. On the wing, Harris. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Harris.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Goran Dragic. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Deflects the pass. Adebayo kicks to Nunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
Putting the ball on the deck, shaking off contact. Durant can get pretty much anything he wants.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Nunn with it, guarded now by Durant. Nunn kicks to Dragic. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Chioza passes to Durant. Fires top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The pass to Nunn. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes it to KD. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Butler finds Dragic. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Brown against Dragic. Achua, the pass to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Miami, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 7. KD looking around. Pass to Harden. Back to Durant. Fades back. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat leading by 5. Dragic the pass to Butler. Yep, that one goes in there. Butler's got 24.
I like the way he came off that pick, been able to stay on balance, rise up, and knock down the shot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 34. Bangs on the trifecta. Durant's got 13 points in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now a timeout called by Miami. Barclays is checked in for the Heat.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Kevin Durant. 2nd in scoring, 9th in three-point field goal percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the sky hook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Nets trail by 4. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Dragic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dragic has got 11 points. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And it's Chiozza with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Achua. Right wing, Dragic with a wide-open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And Butler sends it back.
One of the most versatile defenders we have in the league. Butler's reach also allowed him to get that block.
No good from Dragic. Nets trail by 7. Here's Chiozza. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Harden. And Butler sends it back.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Harden against Butler. Harden with it. Got loose and stolen by Butler with 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Chiozza in at the 1 spot. Iguodala, no good. Nets trail by 9. KD passes to Jordan. Tipped away to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
DeAndre is very skilled at going up into contact. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without fouling.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Much like Marcus Saul, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished 2nd-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Iguodala. Butler feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And that one swishes right in. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Butler's jump shot has certainly come a long way. He's pretty much on point from anywhere.
Durant for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Jordan sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. Outside Robinson. Passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Durant dishes to Jordan. Harden right side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 27.
Inside, outside. Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Iguodala, that's good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 11-point game. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The 3 from Harden. The shot comes out, and the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Pretty good with the ball in his hands off the dribble, but now you're seeing the other facet of his game, the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bucket is good.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Hero passes to Robinson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, outside Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Irving kicks to Durant. Launches it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's pass to Hero. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Timeout called the Nets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Harden outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here's Hero. The dish now to Butler. Pass to Hero. Launches a three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
The feed to Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Irving. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler on up the court. Shots good by Hero.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Irving looking over the floor. Now the pass to Durant. Misses the three.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Down low, here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Robinson passes to Hero. Great D that time from Irving. Nets trail by 15. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hero. Iguodala left side. Durant with the steal. Harden inside the three-point line. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Gets a hand on it. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 12 points here in the second half.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Irving. And Adebayo sends it back. That one misses. Some solid defense there from KD. From deep Harden. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Butler missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting. Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Outside Butler. Robinson passes to Hero. Butler against Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
And so Butler nails both of them. Now Irving. pass to Durant. The three. A putback, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Great D that time from Irving. Nets trail by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Irving. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Miami leading by 9. Hero passes to Iguodala. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Harden against Robinson. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Jordan with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Count that one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Butler. Count it. Good. That's now 32 points for Butler.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. Understands how and where to get his shots.
Harden against Robinson. Harden kicks to Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Outside Butler. The pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Feeds it to Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know what, this is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
Free throw, good Butler. Nets trail by 10. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Hero passes to Iguodala. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Harden with it. Butler covering. This one for three. They get the rebound. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Durant. KD's got 43 points. And here are the Heat now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 8. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
Free throw drops for KD. Here's Iguodala, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Harden, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, James Harden. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
There's Green with the three. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Heat, Andre Iguodala. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Harris finds Jordan. Irving way outside. No good from outside. And here's Dragic. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.